Good to see you, Ken.
Well, good to see you as well. Thanks for having me back.
You betcha. We love having you. Ken is a private chef. He'll be happy to cook for you. He's been at many of the area's top restaurants, country clubs, things like that. You can find him now at the Clarion. So
Yep.
Always great to see you. We're doing a Arizona chicken pasta dish, which I'm excited about because you don't think a lot of these flavors would work with pasta. So something totally different, you know?
Well, and now that the weather finally broke,
Woo-wee, hopefully
I
it stays.
want nice colors.
Yeah.
I want lighter, you know, this type of thing.
Right.
So the theme being quick and easy, this is a way to utilize some of the products that they have in the store. Ready-made pasta.
Okay, so this is whole wheat linguine. We're going to drop that into the boiling water. What, cooks in like minutes? Okay.
Absolutely minutes.
Love that. The fresh pasta cooks way quicker, so keep that in mind.
Right,
And, it's whole
now
wheat.
they also, you know, if you always have leftovers in the fridge. So this is a good one to utilize your leftovers, your leftover chicken,
or
things like this, or you can buy
it
it now.
grilled. Yep.
Right. Can you put some oil in
I'd
there?
be happy to. Rotisserie chicken also rocks. You can
Oh,
use
absolutely,
that. Yep.
absolutely.
Little olive
And then
oil.
I've got one zucchini, and what I want to do is I just want to get the zucchini cooking because it takes about 2-3 minutes to start to soften up a little bit.
Okay.
And then we're going to smash a little fresh garlic.
I love zucchini. I really do.
Well, and zucchini and you know, everybody always thinks of zucchini with basil, but fresh cilantro this time of year is such a welcome freshness, flavor.
I love it. Some people don't do cilantro at all. They just, you know, don't like it at all. So what, parsley would work?
Parsley would work. Basil, of course, would work as well. But
Okay.
this being more of an Arizona, the other good thing about this time of year is the Vidalia onions just came onto the market.
Ooh.
And Vidalia onions are so sweet, and I absolutely love them.
I do too. So that was a little bit of onion, zucchini.
Yep. And then again, being that it's that nice springtime, I'm going to put a little bit of asparagus in there.
Red pepper.
Yeah, we're going to put
color.
some red pepper in there for some nice color.
I'm going to go drain that pasta because I can already tell it's done and I don't want to overcook it. I told you that was quick.
Yep, that comes real quick. And then once we get this together, we're getting this, your zucchini's starting to soften.
Need a little salt and pepper?
We'll salt and pepper in just a minute.
Okay.
What I want to do is I want to put enough cream in just to cover. So that's about a cup of cream. Because you know, we're in transition, so it's hot, it's cold, that kind of thing. So
I'm okay with a little bit of cream. Again, this is not just going to serve one person. This is going to
Right.
serve a good 4 people or more. So a little
Right.
cream, there's nothing like it.
And then I'm just going to chop up this leftover chicken that we have. And we'll put our leftover chicken in here.
Sunday is my big cooking day. In fact, we did some grilling on Sunday. It was so beautiful. So if you're grilling chicken, just grill a couple extra pieces and then, you know, use it in this dish or a salad later in the week.
Right. So now all we're doing is we're just letting this cook together just for a couple minutes. We've got our pasta drained. We're going to toss our pasta in here. Then we're going to taste it and season it, and it's done.
And then when the cilantro will go in at the very end.
Yep, the very, very end.
Lime juice too. Now that's so it's gonna be like a lime cream sauce.
Exactly. And then the trick with cilantro is you never want to over chop it, because the more you chop it, it'll bring out some bitterness in it, and we don't want to bring out the bitterness, so you just kind of rough chop it.
But boy, when you chop it, just start to chop it, that releases all you can just smell so good. Nothing smells better than that.
Right.
All right, so the sauce is starting to kind of do its thing.
Yep, and you can tell that the bubbles are starting to get bigger, and the bigger the bubbles, the thicker it becomes. And I'm just going to squeeze the lime juice in here.
And you can see all this great color we've got going on in here. Now we used chicken, but this would be another dish that would be great with shrimp, don't you think?
Oh, it would be fantastic. Shrimp, even if you have some leftover pork, you know, like if you're grilling out pork chops and you have some leftover pork chops.
Which they use a lot of pork in southwestern cooking.
Exactly.
So, that would be
so
terrific.
any kind of your seafood, your chicken, your pork, all of those would work very, very well. Even turkey would work very well in here.
So I can smell this lime juice. Ooh.
So now
lime juice goes in with the heavy cream.
Yep. And then we're going to go ahead and put our cilantro in.
Oh, wow.
And then I always like to garnish these type of pastas with a little scallion over the top. So we'll just cut a little on the bias.
Should I put my pasta in now?
Yep.
And that's the other reason we definitely don't want to overcook it, because it's going to go right back in here. So.
Yeah, and once it goes in there, you only need a few seconds, and it is ready to go.
I've got some tongs. Now, you guys make it when you plate things at restaurants. All these great, yesterday's show was all about secrets, chef secrets. It just looks so gorgeous, and I think I even struggle with plating pasta to make it look nice. So I'm gonna have you kind of take us through how you do that. So I'm just coating, I want to coat it with the sauce, right?
You just want to coat it with the sauce, and now we'll hit it with the salt and pepper.
Okay.
Because I wanted all the flavors to combine first, so I didn't want to go too heavy on the salt and pepper in the beginning. You want to let those flavors kind of combine. Now we're just kind of pulling that lime juice together. We're kind of pulling all of the flavor from the garlic and the asparagus and everything else.
If you could smell this at home, that it smells so different than a typical pasta dish because we've got the flavors of the lime juice in there and the cilantro. So,
and this is typically one that is a lighter pasta. It's not a real heavy, thick, you know,
and we don't have
Alfredo kind of sauce.
Exactly. We didn't add any cheese.
We didn't add any cheese because it really doesn't need it. If you wanted to, you could put, you know, even a cheddar would go good in here, a mozzarella, a provolone, and I would put it right over the top. So we've got that there. Now we're going to take some scallion and do just a little bit of scallion over the top.
Maybe a little cilantro, a little lime to garnish.
Yep, a little cilantro on here. Always save your little ends so you've got some to use for garnish. And then if you wanted to, you could put some red pepper over the top as well. And there you go.
Wow, that is absolutely gorgeous. This is Chef Ken's Arizona chicken pasta.